some of my learnings and experience that I have captured over the last 3 years in setting up and running this community. And these are the 5 essential mantras, as I call them, in setting up and running a community. Most important thing is never say die. The never say die spirit is extremely important. Like the community, the human being's life cycle, there will be ups and downs. Communities will have ups and downs. Communities will have high level of participation. There will be very low level of participation. Commitment will go up. Commitment will kind of reach a rock bottom. It's important for the community champions to make sure that they never give up. If you give up, that's the end. Another important thing is define roles and have community champions. It's important that you need to have community champions. Community champions take pride in being champions, in driving discussions, in running initiatives in the community, in engaging with other members. So they take pride. They also make sure that they bring in participation from the larger community. The trick lies in having a variety. Have something for everyone to participate. The example that I shared with you. There are people who want to write and contribute blogs. There are members who want to run discussions. There are members who want to kind of run symposiums. Have something for everybody. Breaking the monotony is the key. So that's the most important thing. Like organizations evolve, communities also need to evolve. So you cannot stick to the same trick, same features. There has to be something new that you need to bring in as community champions. If you look at Facebook, which is the largest social media platform, they bring in something new features. They bring in new guidelines. They bring new ways of kind of using that tool. It's something they do to make it interesting. So the trick about community is to keep it alive, keep it interesting, keep it active. That's extremely important. That's why the role of community champions becomes extremely important. Break the monotony and always look for opportunities to challenge the community members. And that's the evolution of community. So when the community starts, the members believe, what is in it for me? When the communities evolve and become mature, the members start thinking, how can I contribute? How can I make a difference to my organization, to my team, to my community? Challenge your community members to bring out their best. Unless you challenge, they will lose interest after some time. It's extremely important that you keep challenging the community members to bring out the best. What we have been doing in that learning and development community is, we have evolved over time. We started as just a Facebook group. Today the community has a newsletter where members contribute. They're challenged to write articles, challenged to write blogs. Now the community is looking at providing consulting organizations to solve business problems and so on. So when every individual has a sense of purpose, and when the community members believe that they're able to make an impact, make a difference to the community or to the business, to the organization, the fraternity they're part of, that's where the involvement will go to the next level. And the most important thing to remember is it is not just about the practice, it is about the community as well. So community is not just about the practice, it's not just about the domain, it's not just about the subject matter, it's also about a community. It's about bonding, it's about socializing, it's about knowing, interacting, networking. I think that's another important aspect. When communities focus too much on learning and the domain and the subject matter and ignore the aspect of the social aspect, communities do not thrive. So with this, pretty much I come to the end of my session. United we stand, divided we fall. Some very important quotations and statements about great leaders in community. Great leaders, great management gurus on community of practice. I'm not going to read them verbatim. You can just take a quick glance at them. And I would like to end with this interesting quote by Mary Follett. And Mary says, the group process contains the secret of collective life. It is a key to democracy. It is a master lesson for every individual to learn. It's our chief hope for the political, the social, and international life of future. That's what community is all about. That's what community learning is all about. Thank you very much. Any questions before we move to the next? Yes.
We just saw the nice example of your 17,000 members in the community of practice. My question is, from those 17,000 members, what percentage are engaged members? Do you see a core of engaged members and the rest of people just consume the information, or you have 50% of people actually contributing with content and opinions?
Great question. And most people have this question about the participation of community members. Active members will be about 5 to 10%. But that's the reality, but that's the truth. Let me give you this analogy about community. So community is like a park. So when you walk into a park, there are only very few people who come to beautify the park. Few gardeners or caretakers of the park. There are many, hundreds of them who come to appreciate the beauty. So, and there are many, there are people who come for a morning walk or evening walk. The grandparents who bring the children to play there. There are some people, some young couples who come there to appreciate the beauty and spend time in togetherness. There are very few people who come there and they beautify and they nurture and take care of the park. There are a few gardeners. That's the reality.